Howdy guys, Size Tracker here, and I wanted to do a little bit of analysis on SKT versus GE Champions Finals Game 3. This is SKT's second Baron take, and I think that the setup and the execution of this was so beautifully done, and it wasn't mentioned pretty much at all in the cast. It wasn't mentioned in the Countdown of Monte Cristo, so I wanted to do a video on it. Now, this is not to take anything away from Monty and Doa because I love the stuff they do, and they're a huge part of the reason why I even watch Champions. But yeah, I wanted to highlight this play. So just to set it up a little bit, what's happened is that the Baron has spawned a second time. SKT took the first one, a little bit risky. Okay, it was quite risky, but it's okay. They got away with it. And now SKT are really far ahead. They have pretty good vision control over the Baron. They've just come mid to clear the wave. Okay, GE are really far behind. Noticeably, Easy Hoon is a whole item above Kuro. And what this really means is that GE can't team fight SKT. They can't really engage on them unless SKT are bunched up in a choke. So, oops, hit spacebar on the wrong thing. So let's roll this out. SKT come over, they clear the mid wave, clear out more wards. They're gonna hit back to the Baron pit now, and Tom eats a binding and a boomerang blade and an Azir Q and doesn't care. Clear out a pink ward, clear out a green ward, take the scuttle crab, and then place this pink ward at the same area as the scuttle crab. And this pink ward is going to be one of the heroes later on. So remember this pink ward. Just keep going. They continue clearing out this green ward. They don't clear out this green ward, and they saw the green ward as it was placed, so presumably they know it's there. Just notice, well, that pink ward that we said is going to be really important. That was actually Wolf's second pink ward. He bought one earlier before, placed it in the Baron pit before they rotated mid, and then when they went back to the Baron pits, he replaced the pink ward outside the Baron pit. So they're gonna go back, clear the mid wave, all normal things, very normal Baron dance stuff. And at this point, when Wolf backs out here, Marin has backed out, everyone has backed out. GE are completely blind. GE have no idea where SKT are. So they are very tentative. SKT is backing off. Gorilla comes in and places this ward right here. Right here. If you can't see it now, you see it later towards the end of the video. But that's the second major player. So we have the pink ward that Wolf put, you have the green ward that Gorilla put, and the thing to note is that they are in plain sight of each other. GE can see that pink ward, SKT can see that green ward. But Gorilla has no idea where SKT are, even though they're actually just recalling, and doesn't risk going out to clear more wards. In particular, the pink ward that he sees. Skip over, Gorilla and Lee come to try and get a bit more, but again, they're a little bit more scared, so they just go up here and they recall. Tom now comes back after recalling, clears out mid wave, completely normal, right? Nothing new. Marin's gonna show in bots, he has TP, it's completely normal. Bang is now gonna show in mid, right? It's completely normal. All these things are completely normal signs of what is typical in this case. So here's where I want to pause, well I already paused, and talk about those two wards a bit more. This pink ward here from SKT and this green ward here from GE. Now, SKT and GE sees the wards from each other. So SKT knows that GE has a green ward there. GE knows that SKT knows that GE has a green ward there, and SKT knows that. And this is the point where the infinite chain stops in terms of actual gameplay. Because what's that green ward do? That green ward tells GE whether anyone walks in or out. Notice, on the most part currently, in of the Baron pit. And if you were to walk into the Baron pit to take Baron, what would you do? You would kill that green ward, and then either set up a bait or take the Baron, start the Baron. So GE are currently staring at that green ward vision and seeing if anyone pops into there. And when Bang shows in mid, they don't walk past this green ward and they don't walk past this green ward, they assume probably that SKT, apart from Marin, are around here ready to bang up in case he gets caught and gets into trouble. In which case SKT can just collapse and just win the resulting team fight. So what they do with all this knowledge is Tom pulls back, Easy Hoon follows Wolf, Bang shows in mid, Marin shows in bots, which are all completely normal. Thresh hooks Baron, takes the Baron in. Tom jumps over the wall, and Easy Hoon takes a lantern into the Baron pit. The time now is 3:34, 34:24, 34:25. We'll say 34:25. And now, they see Bang, Kuro's just clearing out pink wards. They still don't see anything. Things look completely normal until this point. 34-36, they take the Baron. And that's 11 seconds, by the way. They 3-man the Baron in 11 seconds, fed Cassiopeia. And everything has been normal up to this point where they walk out into vision of the green ward. And right at this point, GE know, oh, they just snuck Baron, they just took Baron. This is not good for us because SKT have a terrible sieging comp and they need things like Baron, they need things like the 5th Dragon to actually close out the game. So yeah, that was it. I just thought the way that they played around with the vision of this one pink ward and one green ward that's in complete vision of each other, how they use that and use psychology and the he knew that I knew that he knew that I knew that, and actually pulled off a play that is just goes completely unnoticed, goes completely unchecked, and SKT goes on to take a huge, even bigger lead of this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. There are a couple of other moments in this game that I also saw that wasn't brought up by the casters. Most noticeably when the setup for when Wolf got caught and SKT started throwing a bit, and the setup for the final team fight, or the initiation of the final team fight down at the 5th Dragon, SKT's 5th Dragon. And yeah, if there's interest in that, if people like this, I may consider doing a video for those. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.